Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Oh wait, are we
Yes.
already recording? Okay.
Yes.
Hello everyone. Welcome back. Welcome to our new show called the Spooktober channel, where we play spooky games. We tell spooky stories. Maybe even draw some spooky things.
Wait, really? I can draw word things?
Okay, stop. Shit, it's not your turn yet.
Sorry.
Today we have our guest, Bird, our number one guest who always comes to the show. He's never been late in his life. Say hello.
Hello, children. Wait, this is not for kids, by the way. Hashtag not made for kids.
Yeah, this is not for kids. But like, yeah. And here today we have my best friend.
This guy is in the way of the camera. Sorry, gotta shift it.
Don't leave it there. Anyways, we have my best friend, and her name is. What do we? Wait. We haven't even gave her a name yet.
It's Chucky.
No. It's Chunky.
No.
Okay, what is your gamer name?
No,
Gamer boy. We should have talked about this before I went live.
Yeah. Oh, we can call her Monster. Monster.
Oh.
Yeah, because her name.
Call me Soap. No.
Wait, what do you want me to call you?
Soap.
Soap?
Yeah.
Okay. We have my best friend here today, a special guest. Her name is Soap. Interruption earlier. I guess she's very clean, I guess. Anyways.
No, she cleans. She cleans the dirty people.
Oh, she cleans. What?
Oh my god, you don't get it.
I don't. No one does.
I don't get it either.
Then why even choose the name? I'm just gonna call you Monster because your original name in the game is Monster, but like...
No.
Look how popular Soapy is.
Soap is. Look, like, they're so popular. Oh.
Soapy,
we
you got
can't-
some friends.
I don't think we can show that.
What, was it too friendly? I always close the chat, just FYI.
Okay, good.
For reasons.
I thought.
Hold on, my
Okay.
chat's not even...
Anyways, we're here to tell you a spooky story, and this is episode 1 out of who knows. Anyways, actually no, we're gonna do 20 episodes for Spooktober.
Oh my god, there's not even 20 days in the month!
Exactly. So that's why we make 2 a day, so 10 days. So in 10 days, we make 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We got 10 days till this month is over. So we have to do 2 videos a day.
2 videos a day in those 10 days.
Who's gonna be doing these videos?
You. And me. And sometimes my best friend. She will be joining.
No. I don't even have a YouTube account, so don't even go and attack me.
No, you're a guest. You're a guest. You just show up.
Yes, I said sometimes. Sometimes.
Special
You're a
guest. You have a friend on the
I know, we shouldn't
casting.
be explaining this on camera. We shouldn't do that.
Oh god.
Anyways.
There's people
Why are there pickles?
There's people being very
Is that
friendly
Pickle
with you.
Riddick? Haha, there's no one in front of me.
Oh, you're free. You're free.
You know, you can't say his name. You know that's copyrighted, right?
You can say it if you're talking about it in like a review or whatever, but you can't like use their clips or their sounds. So what did you think of Pickle Rick? What? We're reviewing it.
Sorry. What do you think of Pickle Rick? Soap.
He's beautiful.
Soapy.
Anyways.
Is Soapy okay if I call you Soapy? You look very soapy.
Yeah, we're gonna call her Soap.
Oh, I
That's
get
fine.
it! Soapy. Like instead of saying an entire name, You just say the first part in like kind of a weird accent.
So, Sophie instead of
Soap.
oh, okay. But instead it's Soapy.
Ah. Soapy. This
We
is
should
the
not be
best.
explaining this on
This is
camera.
the best. Soapy, I appreciate your choice. It took us 10 million hours to figure it out, but we got it.
Guys, come on, we have a
Yes.
video to do.
Okay, let's
You
go.
know what?
And we
Okay.
have a game to
Wait,
get
whoa,
through.
whoa.
No, don't give up the chairs. Don't give up the chairs.
We're not gonna give up the chairs, but like,
Story time?
yeah, sure. Let's start with the story, and then we're gonna play our spooky game
Okay.
I'm following.
for the next video. Anyways, guys, I'm so sorry we got so off track. We just went like straight, then all the way down. Anyways, we're here to tell me and Bird's spooky story, and Soapy also has a story too. Let's get into the spooky stories. We're also gonna make another one with games. It's spooky games. See ya.
We're in one.
Okay, so story time. This one time at band camp, no, that's not it. Hold on, it's a different story.
That's not it. No, that's not. We're not.
Okay, so
Are you at the right page? Are you at the right page?
this
in the script?
one time, a long time ago.
It's on page. It's on page 134.
Literally, go to page.
Sure.
Okay, I got it. So this one time, a long time ago. Wait, no, it was like last week.
Oh my god, are you reading the same? Reading the same page? That
Are
we
you gonna tell a spooky story, or am I gonna tell a spooky story?
No, never mind. Just tell the story. Just tell this freaking story.
Okay. So this one time, a long time ago. No, wait, last week. We have a small little family, a happy little family, with one older sister that is a teenager and never leaves their room. One little one who's like let's just say they're not a baby anymore. A mama
But
and
they're
a
also not an adult.
correct, a mama and a papa. So sometimes this family, they like to pretend to have like a sleepover, like we're on vacation camping, but we don't like to go actually to the woods. We're not woods people. We don't like
No.
bugs and
We
no
like
air conditioning.
glamping. Thank you very much.
Yeah, so what we do is in the living room, we'll set up a nice little air mattress. Well, it's not little, it's actually pretty big, where all three of us can lay down on it, have lots of room. So we blow up this air mattress this one
That's
time.
a lie.
Oh, and I gotta set the mood too. It was nice and cool. We live in a place where so many months of the year are hot, way too hot, like 90 degrees Fahrenheit if you're in
It's in
America,
December.
to like 100 degrees plus. Terrible for most of the year. And the days had finally started to get a little cool. The leaves were falling a little bit. The grass was getting a little spooky and drier, and it was nice and cool. Not cold. It was like 50 degrees Fahrenheit. It wasn't bad. Nice and cool finally. So we didn't even need to have the air conditioned that night. We had a little boxy fan. I don't know if y'all ever, for our European friends, you guys probably don't have boxy fans. Y'all probably have more fancy fans. But here in America, we got boxy fans. They're like made of like cheap plastic, and they're like the shape of a little box. And they make this nice little white noise of like, so it almost sounds like an air conditioner, but it's just a fan making this boxy little vibration, plasticky noise. And it's like the best to sleep with. So we had our boxy fan going, keeping everything quiet. It was nice and cool in the house.
Are we allowed to show people's merch that they buy from other YouTubers?
Yeah, but it's part of the game. And as long as we're not sponsored and not telling people we're not sponsored, it's fine.
Okay.
Anyway, don't distract me from my spooky story. So, it was time for bed. We had just finished watching some cartoons, like Adventure Time, and we were watching animes. Right now we're about to finish
Alright, there stinks in here.
the second season of Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. It's a really cute show.
I don't think we can say that.
What do you mean? We're reviewing it.
Okay, yeah, we're reviewing
I'm
it.
telling you, it's a really cute show.
It is. It's a very cute show.
There are,
Are you my language arts teacher?
if you have like little children, it's probably not that great though, because it's a little bit of perviness in it, like all anime, but just a little bit. It's very light. They just make fun of boobs a lot. It's not that bad.
Okay.
Anyway,
Well,
we were John. Everybody had a good time, and it was time for bed. So the mama slept on the side of the bed, near the couch, which is right by the wall. The little one slept in the middle, nice and cozy. They had their stuffy friends. They were all tucked in. The dad slept on the other side of the bed, their little air mattress, nearest to the kitchen. So the kitchen side.
By the way, this is a real story.
This is true. All true. So everybody went to sleep. And the dad and the little one, they slept so good. It was nice and cool. We had Boxy fan going, making everything nice and quiet.
It's supposed to be in the
I hear the Boxy fan. Do you hear it? Hello? Boxy?
My fan. It's in my fan.
Are you serious?
I have my room.
Stop it. It's ruining everything.
Sorry.
It gets too staticky. Anyway.
Actually, I need a fan on because it's kind of hot in here.
Oh, sorry. It's this campfire.
Yeah.
Yeah, the chimney fire's too hot. Anyway, they slept so good. Nice and comfy, nice and cool. No problems at all. I mean, no problems at all. So at the time, everyone was pretty asleep. Even the mother had gone to sleep for a little while. But in the middle of the night, when it was the darkest time, and everyone else was sleeping, she heard a weird scratching sound. It woke her up. It was loud enough that it woke her up, and she was like, this is real. And she was like, scratch, scratch, scratch. What is that? She looked on the side, and then she picked her head up a little bit, even though she was groggy and sleepy, and she was like, it's by the wall. I hear it. Or by the couch. And it would stop for minutes. Nothing. And then after a while, scratch, 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 scratch. She was like, something's here. Something's in the house. And she gets up. She goes towards the couch, towards the wall. And she's like, I don't see anything. She looks behind the couch. She looks on the other side of the foot of the couch. Nothing.
You little.
Scratch, 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 scratch. Again. So she's like, I'm going to stay up and protect my family. So she tried to stay up on the couch, sitting up there, looking at her phone and getting distracted. And every time she started to fall asleep and it got quiet for a while, scratch, scratch, scratch again. All night long, the scratcher. So finally the sunlight comes and the mommy is already awake. She hasn't gotten that much
I want my
sleep.
chair back. I want my chair back.
And
Give me my chair back now.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I was focusing on me because I was telling the story. I'm sorry. Let me change the focus again.
It's okay. No. Focus on you. Focus on you.
Okay, back to story time. And so, the next day, the mommy tells the daddy, while the little one was still sleeping. As soon as the daddy woke up and started, like, stretching, did you hear it? Did you hear that? And the dad was like, huh? What? Was Boxy being too loud for you, the fan? She's like, no, you didn't hear that scratching all last night. And the dad was like, what? No, I slept like a baby. I didn't hear nothing but Boxy and sleepy times. And the mommy didn't believe the dad. They thought that they were lying. It was like, there's no way you didn't hear that. Moms can yell at their dads sometimes. It's allowed. It's very rude, but it's allowed. So then the little one started waking up because they were arguing about hearing things. And the mom was like, little one, did you hear that scratching? And the little one was like, no, I slept great. I didn't hear nothing. I sleep harder than... what's a family-friendly thing that's hard? A rock.
Harder? Yeah, rock.
And then the mom was like, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy! She started scratching her head. And I was like, huh, that's curious. And she's like, all last night at different times, I kept hearing a scratcher. Go to the other room, because on the other side of the wall, there is another room that's not connected to the house. It's the laundry room. So you have to go outside, even though it's wall to wall to the house. There's no, like, it's connected. There's no, what I meant was there's no door from the inside of the house to this laundry room that's connected by just that wall. So the dad was like, I'll check it later. She's like, no, go now. There's something out there. And so the dad opens the door, and the puppy, they have a beautiful little puppy boy who's sitting here right now. looking at me strangely. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. He goes outside, and the puppy boy's sitting right outside the door, like he was waiting with the family. Now, here's the thing. The puppy has a door, a doggy door, on that outside door to get into the laundry room. So very curious that the puppy wasn't sleeping in the room, because that doggy door leads to his bed. He lives in that room. He has a bed that's like right next to a little freezer that they have inside there, so he keeps him warm with the heatness on the bottom of the freezer. Even though freezers are cold on the inside, they've got a little thingy that keeps them compressor. So that was weird. And the dad says, "Oh, look, Mister's already awake. He's sitting right here." And the mommy's like, "Why isn't he in his room?" And the dad was like, maybe the weather was finally nice. It wasn't super hot like it always is. So maybe they were just trying to enjoy the nice cool air. And the mother said, "No, what if there's something in there that he's scared of? A scratcher. A scratchy scratcher." The dad was like, "Okay, whatever. I'll go check." So he goes in there. And he sees something curious. He sees that there's a little vent where we used to run cables and wires for TVs and internet and stuff. That little vent connected the living room and this laundry room. For some reason, this little vent is popped open. And the weird thing is that it has screws on it, so it's like usually only opened when we're gonna like run plugs through it, and then we pinch them on this little, it's a thin metal grate that just kind of stretches a little bit over the wires so it doesn't break them. But then we screw it against the wall to keep it closed. For some reason, this vent was open. And the dad was like, "That's weird." So he looks in there for a second.
That's suspicious.
And it looks like some of the wires got tangled up a little weird. But he doesn't think anything about it, and he closes it up. And he goes back inside, and he's all like, "Oh, there was nothing! There was nothing in there. I looked everywhere, all the corners. I looked like behind the laundry machines, because you got to have a space for your dryers so they don't burn up your house. You can't put them right up against the wall." And there was nothing there. I didn't see anything. I didn't see any paper torn up. Sometimes when you have scratchers, they'll like tear up paper or something. No evidence. Nothing on the walls was scratched. But he was thinking about that vent. And so he was like, let me check one thing. So he moved the couch a little bit away from the wall. And he looked in. But there was nothing really suspicious there. There was just a little bit of dust. Since we can't really sweep behind the couch. Everything was kind of just whatever. Though the vent did look a little pushed, like something was trying to push up against it. But it was closed. It was sealed, and they didn't break the screws. Probably because the couch was pushing against the vent, keeping it closed. So the dad was like, "Oh, there's nothing there." But the mommy was like, "No, there was something there." And it made the daddy a little curious, but he was like, "No, there's nothing there." And he thought about it. Maybe he should tell her about the open vent. But he said, "No, never mind. I won't say anything." And so the mommy never knew that there was one suspicious clue out there.
My first time hearing this news.
Yeah, I didn't tell anybody. Because I didn't want her to worry.
No, you got me worrying.
Don't worry! You don't live outside with me. Anyway.
True.
Later that week, everybody forgot about the scratcher. No big deal. Later that week, the mother said while she was working in her office in the living room area, she heard the scratcher again, but this time it sounded like it was in the ceiling. Scratch, scratch, scratch. Now this is very curious because we don't have a big access to our attic. Like most houses that have like triangle roofs have an attic. Just a little empty space between your ceiling and the roof that covers the rain. But our house, it's really low. Like we don't have enough, you can't even stand up inside it. Most houses have a nice tall pyramid where you could stand up inside your attic. Ours doesn't, it's like really low. I think at the tallest, it's like maybe 3.5 feet. So unless you're a little tiny person, you gotta crawl through the attic. Or if you're a scratcher. A creepy crawly scratcher. So she says, I need you to go up there. I need you to check if there's any scratchers in the crawl space, in the attic. And the dad was like, sure, I'll do it. I'm brave. I'll get that taken care of. In his heart, though, he knew there could be things up there. There have been things up there before.
Yes.
Creepy crawly things. Scratchy things. Bitey things. So what he didn't tell the mommy was that he was never going to check what was in the attic. He's going to keep it all sealed up and never go up there, and every time she asks him, he's going to tell her he'll check it another day. So now we live in fear of the scratcher. When will they scratch their way through the roof and come to get us? Dad will never tell, because he's never going to check. The end.
Oh my god.
Did you like a story?
Yeah, that's my first time hearing that news.
Well, I didn't
That
tell
was
you
my
all the secret
first-
dad parts. I just you knew about the mom part though, right?
Yeah, I knew about a couple of parts.
I didn't even. Okay, I knew about the
didn't know.
scratching one. I knew about the. She told me about like scratching, but I never heard about the rest. And all that time, I finally finished covering, well, like drawing all black little dots on this paper.
Wow,
Actually, I'm
amazing.
not even done yet. That story was long.
Whose story
Okay,
is
who's gonna
next?
go next?
I don't have any stories. That was me and Bird's stories together.
Oh,
Soapy?
See, we have a creepy man right there. See? To set the mood.
Oh God, you're
oh,
right.
what the? Is it my turn?
Yeah, it's your turn. Tell the story.
Come sit in the
Okay,
chair.
go
Come
to-
sit in the
go to
chair.
your page. Go
Come
to
sit in the
your
chair.
page.
Soapy,
Sit in the chair.
ready,
What?
Soapy? We're gonna switch. 3, 2, 1. Get it before they do.
Hurry.
Okay.
I can't sit down. Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
So,
How
this
you
one night I
dance?
was sleeping. Well, this one night, girl was sleeping. She woke up of hearing a light flicker, like a light switch going on and off. She knew she had one outside of her door, but that light broke, and she was wondering who was flickering it. So she asked her some questions. Are you my mom? Once if yes, flick twice if no. It flicked twice. And then she asked it, are you my sister? Flick twice if yes, once if no. Wait, I think I said it wrong. Let's just go with that. And it
Because
flicked
it was
twice.
you in this story, actually.
Yeah. And if it flicked twice, which also means no. And if I said like flick once, that I meant flick twice. Flick twice means no. And so she asked it, are you my dad? Flick once if yes, flick twice if no. It flicked once. So the little girl slid down her slide that used to be on her bed. She opened the door. She saw a shadowy figure for a split second. And then it went downstairs to the bathroom. But she didn't see it go in the bathroom. So she went downstairs to get some Gushers and some Pop-Tarts because she was hungry. But what she didn't know, it was 3 a.m. So after that, she goes back upstairs, but she sees something in her closet when she gets in her bed. She saw glowing red eyes. So she threw her snacks on the bed, slid down, crawled under her bed, crawled under her slide, and then she looked in the closet where it was, but there was nothing there. It just popped out. She forgot to close her door, so she went to go close it. She saw something, that her parents' door was open, but when she remembered when she went to go get the snacks, it was closed. and you would hear some door loudly opening, but there was no door loudly opening. So she went to go in her parents' room, and her parents weren't there. So she went back into her room really scared. She closed her door and tries to lock it, but she remembers that she doesn't have a lock on her door anymore. So she closes it. She climbs up to her bed. She looks out the window. Her parents' cars are still there, the truck and the car. She looks to see her dog, but she remembered her dog wasn't in her room. So she yells, "Daisy! Daisy!" She doesn't find her dog. And then she hears a noise, and it sounded like someone whispering in her ear, but it sounded like psst. She heard it in her ear. She looked behind her, no one was there. Secretly, someone was there. She turned back and she said, "Well, I'm probably just imagining this." So she pinches herself, but she feels it, so she's not. She goes downstairs to let her dog out because she finally finds it. She lets her dog out, but there's something wrong with the outside world.
Coincidence, I'm probably just imagining things.
Shut up. The car. There's a car outside of her fence. She was wondering whose car was that, so she went up to her fence. She makes sure it was locked before I ran with a car years after, but that's another story. So she locks her fence and then looks to the car and no one's there. No one's in the car. But she thinks her parents are in the car, so she goes to look in the car. Obviously, her parents aren't there in the back window. She doesn't see them. So then she gets her dog. She goes upstairs. She gets her dog, turns around, closes the door, and locks it. Wondering where her parents are and how she got there. She tries to go back to sleep, but she can't. But then she finally goes to sleep, only for like 10 minutes. So now it's 3 out of 10. She's having a dream where her parents get kidnapped and she's left alone. And a dump truck comes up to the house and tries to kidnap her. And they're armed with a gun. She wakes up in terror, sweat all over her bed, because she sweats. She sweats her bed. And she's like, I need to go check outside to see if that was real or not. She goes downstairs, checks again, but there's actually a dump truck there. She was really scared that what she dreamed about was gonna come true. So she goes up to the dump truck, but someone's in it this time. But she couldn't really make out the face, though. It didn't have a face. It looked like her stepdad, who she was living with, and her mom. But she remembered that her stepdad went to jail. But that was a year ago, she said. She says, Dad, get out of the car. No answer. Dad, get out of the car. It's like 3 and you have to get out. But no response again. So she opens the door and apparently it was unlocked. So she tries to grab her dad's hand, but the head turned towards her. Shut up, phone. She starts running. Back inside, she locks the gate because someone was chasing her. She forgot to lock the door that time. She looked behind her, and she saw nothing. She went back to bed for another 2 minutes, so it was now 3:12. And she realized that she realized that she left her dog outside.
Hello.
She ran out. She ran outside the door to go get her dog. Her dog wasn't there, so she had to run down the street where she saw her dog running. Her dog stood up on her hind legs and ran backwards towards her. And then she remembered the night before, she said their name 3 times in the mirror for a triple dog dare. She locks her door and closes it. She leaves her dog outside because she was really scared to let her dog back in. So then she goes to sleep and like a month passes and it happens again, but she slid down the slide because the light switch was going on again. She said, "Dad, stop it. I know you're doing this to prank me." There was noises coming from outside of her door. She actually saw feet this time when she looked under her door. The noises were demonic. They were scary. Ooh. And then she opens her door and sees a really big black figure. The black figure starts chasing her around her. But then she goes to the steps. She's really scared, but she knows she can't scream because she doesn't want to wake up her parents and be grounded for another week and a half. So then,
Very specific.
yeah, I remember it. And she falls down the stairs just a little bit to the middle, and she has 12 steps upstairs. She counted. And then she was really hurt. The black shadowy figure disappeared. She got upstairs really hurt. She thought she broke her leg, but she didn't. She just hurt her leg. She went back upstairs, and something was in her bed. But she just thought she was imagining things, so she went back and went to sleep. But she felt something weird on her leg. So she looked under the covers. She thought she saw a man cutting her leg into little sushi bits to eat for dinner. But that wasn't the case. Nothing was there. She's like, it must be growing pains doing that. I just gotta do it, I guess. Deal with it. A year later, she tells her mom and dad that story. Well, what happened? Parents didn't believe her. So, she bought cameras with the extra $200 she had. She put cameras where the light was. And she told her parents to download the app where they could see the cameras. Her parents did, and so did she. They watched the cameras all night but saw nothing. But then, light flickered, light flickered, light flickered. There was light. There was actual light coming there. But her parents didn't really believe that. So they thought it was just like, they were just playing with her. Yeah.
Good story.
That was
Yeah.
very scary.
I'm not even done yet.
Oh, I
Oh
thought
my
you said
God.
yeah.
I thought you just said yeah, and I was like, I thought that was a camera of approval.
Oh,
But like
God.
now I'm
No.
making noises. I was like, okay, well.
Continue.
A day later, she goes down to the restroom to use the restroom, but she saw something standing behind her when she looked in the mirror, going to brush her hair. she saw the black figure again.
But you actually brush your hair?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't.
Oh.
Probably why I have such bad hair, but like...
We call her the wild child.
Hey,
Sorry,
hey,
go.
hey,
Sorry,
hey,
sorry.
hey.
Let her say the story.
And she looked behind her, nothing there. But then she looked back in the mirror, something was staring at her. Oh,
Put my feet up.
thanks. My dad just came in my room, I'm sorry. Okay, he'll be back. And
Stupid phone.
so she goes to, so she goes to go upstairs because she grabbed the brush and ran. Daisy! Stop. Is that my dog? Sorry. And, she goes upstairs, brushes her hair, plays her favorite song, Baby Eilish.
Yeah. Nice
And she was
song.
singing it. And then she heard something come from her parents' room. Screaming? No. Violently choking? No. Sneezing? No. Dog barking? Yeah. But, her parents were in it. The dog was barking at close to the bed. You remember this, Daisy. The dog was barking close to the bed. And I said, Daisy, what are you barking at? Just kept barking. And no one knew what she was barking at. A month later, I go to check on my mom, but she's not there. But then I see a blender. I go to my grandma's house by my dad. And, it's the weekend now. So, we just have fun together. But then, at 3 a.m., my mom comes to the house when I was trying to get some Doritos and watch comedy. But she saw her mom, but there's blood everywhere. There was blood everywhere. What she saw in the blender was horrifying. Her mom's hand was in the blender. While the blender was going, she saw the skin. She saw the bones and the shards of skin everywhere. Blood everywhere. Her mom's hand was bound. And now she knows why that demon was there. To warn her what was about to come next. The next still hasn't came. She's still waiting for what happens next. The end.
Wait, was that real?
Yeah.
Your mom has a bone hand?
Yeah. But she regrew it. Well, she went to the ER.
Oh my god. That's scary.
That's very...
Yeah.
That's scarier than the Scratcher.
Yeah, the Scratcher
like
hasn't
VR.
killed us yet.
The Scratcher hasn't killed us yet, man. But I'm pretty sure he's already like on to step 2.
No one died.
Alright,
FYI.
so what's next on, we did spooky stories. Do you have another spooky story? Did you think of anything that happened to your life? What's the scariest thing that's ever happened to your life, Alex?
Pickles. Pickles. Yes, there's pickles on my Whopper. Oh, 4 pickles. Oh my god.
Let me think. Let me think of the scariest thing.
Have you ever had a Whopper, Alex?
It's too tiny.
No.
You're all about that McDonald's life.
Yeah.
But those are small.
Yeah.
I had McDonald's last night.
They're a little small though for boigas.
I didn't get a Happy Meal last night.
We need to upgrade you to the big boy burgers.
Like a Whopper.
Have you ever had a Whopper?
No.
They're okay. They use like a different kind of sauce though. Like it's not ketchup and mustard like McDonald's.
Ew.
I'm trying to think.
I don't know what it is though. It's like it's not just mayo. It's like something
Like-
sweet.
I have a scary story that I think is scary.
All right, tell me. Wait, is this
No,
real or
no,
pretend?
It's real, but like.
Not everybody
it's
might
not
think it's
really
scary.
as scary. It's not like
Can everyone say
not like
mine was the
monsters
scariest?
or like.
Mine was kind of the scariest.
Yeah, yours was definitely. It's not about monsters and stuff, but like
Still have her hand.
mine's about like almost like something in real life and stuff.
All right, tell us the story.
I guess. Okay, you know what? Why not?
Oh, okay.
I hate telling stories. Okay,
I'm hiding
So,
behind the
one
chair because
time-
I'm zoomed in on you. So
shut
just
up.
go ahead.
Shut
Sorry,
up.
sorry,
You
go
should
ahead.
shut up. So, one time, I was gonna go head to bed. It was kind of late, so I was heading to bed. Then I realized that there was something when I was getting on my bed. I thought I saw something right next to my curtains that I have right next to my bed. So I turned on the light and looked. There's nothing there. But then when I turned off the light, I swear to God, it came back. I turned on the lights. I saw a cockroach on the wall. It was big too. I'm not exaggerating. When I say it was a couple of inches. I'm not exaggerating. When I say it was like 5 inches or something.
Oh,
I'm not exaggerating. It was big. And it was on the ceiling right next to my bed. And yeah, it was on the ceiling. And I was like, holy crap. And it was huge. And it slowly like came down to my bed. I was like, oh my God, I think we have a bug infestation. And like, literally it came down to my bed, like on my bed. I was like, where's my ship? And so like I had to call you, remember? I had to call you.
Me?
I had to call you
I hate bugs.
to kill it. Yeah, you killed it.
Ugh.
And I'm like, it must have gotten inside because like I must have left it in the window open. or
Wait,
something.
where did I
Somehow-
kill it?
It was a long time ago. It's when I had a flat bed.
Oh, before you were in the sky.
Yeah.
diarrhea.
Where did I kill it?
It was before.
But
like,
where? Look, did I kill it in your room?
No, you killed it on my bed.
Oh my God.
Cause
So-
it was a crawler.
I have a scary
Oh, it's
story to tell you
crawling.
to add to your scary story then.
Era una cucaracha o cucaracha de diarrea.
Did you know that if you squish a cockroach and it's a mama, its eggs will come out?
Yeah. Did you know if you kill a spider that has babies, their babies will come out
Yeah.
and it'll go everywhere.
Yeah. Well, the spiders lay
Yeah.
eggs too,
The next couple
but
of
some of
days
them
later,
spiders carry egg sacs like in webs
Actually,
on
you
them.
didn't kill. I don't think you actually killed it. I think what you did was, I think all you did was just take it outside or something.
Oh, smart. Yeah, you don't want to
Era
squish
una
them.
cucaracha o cucaracha de diarrea.
Yeah,
Up.
that's dangerous.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's dangerous. They have a lot of gross germs on them and inside them, so you don't normally want to just kill them where you find them. If you can scoop them up or catch them, you can kill them outside if you want, and then throw them in the garbage or something. Wash your hands really good. But I just usually just let them go because they'll go
Like
eat
you-
garbage outside.
We have like those dead cockroaches right in front of your laundry room because they like come and like.
Was a cockroach or diarrhea roach.
Yes, we got it. This is not the comedy episode. This is the spooky
This is a
episode.
Spooktober. You know those dead cockroaches because like the poisoning that like the bug poison that they put there, so then like bugs don't infest our house.
Yeah, the
Well, a couple of days later, mom finds a bug right in front of where we got outside. right there, literally right there, just waiting. And she smashed it with her shoe, and I was like, oh, Mama. Oh, Mom. What are we gonna do? And I'm like, maybe that's how. And I'm like, no, like when you took it outside, I'm pretty sure it already had babies in there. And I'm pretty sure it had babies, but not like in my room. I'm pretty sure it had babies in like a different room
Oh.
or someplace, or like in the living room or the kitchen or something.
Pickles.
Because like when that bug came, I can never get a break. Because like when that bug came, like it was a little smaller. It was smaller. Like a normal roach. Like a normal size.
Yeah.
You know? A normal.
Like it was just growing up.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just like growing up. Mom smashed it, and I was like, it's probably just one of those kids. I'm pretty sure kids can't have other cockroach babies because it looked like it was pretty small. Like the size, like half the size of a hand sanitizer, like the mini ones, the mini hand sanitizer bottle, the one that you take on travel to goes.
Yeah, that travel size, that's what they're called.
Like half the size, half or more the size of one of those. I was like, okay, that's not that bad of a size, but like, why would you smash it?
Well, I think everybody had a fun, spooky time. Does anyone have any more final stories before we switch to our next video, which is gonna be game time?
Yeah.
Oh, you got another one? Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me
The
set up.
boogeyman story, the boogeyman.
Set this up.
I
Alright.
want to hear the video.
The last one was the boogeyman. This one also has to do with the boogeyman, but it's way different.
Okay. I never heard this story. I've heard the boogeyman stories for like
Yeah.
a while.
So, I was playing Roblox. Well, a girl was playing Roblox with the girl that's right here now.
Yeah.
And I had my old math book sitting on my table. Well, my TV table, obviously.
POV, you don't see bird behind your chair.
Dun, 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 dun. And it flies off. It flies off onto my bed. My book just fell onto the bed. Onto my bed. And, you don't believe me. And I go pick it up. I put it back in my drawer where it's supposed to be. I don't even know how it got there. And it's all normal. It's a normal day then. Later that night, when I get off call with her, I go on YouTube and I come across this video that says kiss your homies goodnight. So then I'm like, wait, the book. Somehow that related to the book a little bit. And I never wrote in that book. And I looked in the book and there's a picture. Like a Polaroid picture of me begging, of me taking the book back to the drawer. And I do have a Polaroid camera. And so then I find the picture. And I'm like, wait, no, that can't be. But what she didn't know was, that something was standing behind her while she was putting the book away. So she was putting the book away, But when she looked at that picture, it scarred her. It almost made her wanted to call the cops. But she didn't. And her dog barked where her chair was. Her dog Daisy barks where her chair was. And she said, Daisy, why are you barking? And then her dog looks at her. And then she gets on her bed because she was really tired. She didn't want to deal with the crap. Her dog looks at her and stares into her soul. So she takes a picture of her dog staring into her soul and sends it to Alex. I mean, to the girl. To the other girl that's here. And,
You can just call me Alex, it's
I
fine.
know. But I don't want to. I'm running out of words. And you still have the picture, right?
Yeah. Should, I
Yeah.
think.
Sent her that picture. Like, I was scared, and so I just went to bed. And I had this really freaking weird dream that I'm not even gonna say. Because it's not spoopy. It's not spoopy. It's more in the funny category. But we're not even gonna talk about that. And so, she remembers it's a school night, so she go to bed, she has a weird freaking dream. She wakes up, normal, brushes her hair, eats breakfast, then brushes her teeth, because if you brush your teeth and eat breakfast, you're a freaking menace to society. And, she gets ready, she's waiting for the bus. She gets on the bus at school, though. Different. Her teacher? Way different with her teachers. It was like they swapped personalities. What she realized is that her teachers were like, I don't know how to explain this, but her teachers, this was a year ago, her teachers were distorted. Like, one of her teacher's face were on my freaking foot. She just went throughout with her day, tried to not stare, and her day was normal. She got home, played on Roblox, and then she had to go outside. But when she saw her friends waiting, she knocked on her window and then waved. Friends looked at her like they were possessed. And one starts crawling onto the roof. And then the other one opens the door and comes in the house. But the one that's on the roof, they were only 7. Well, no, they were only 6. Bye-bye. 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 She died. She didn't die. She just fell. And then she heard some, meowing. She was surprised her dog didn't come down. She was surprised that her dog didn't come down and get the cat. And they were singing, "Ring around." Her friends were singing, a really scary song. And they were playing. And then the other ones were, just standing, looking at her. She didn't know what to do, so she moved her dresser onto her door so her friends don't come in her room. Her friends go into the parents' room. They didn't know which room she was in. And and they were glad. She was glad they didn't know which room she was in. So, but they heard her. They had heard her say, yes, they don't know what room I'm in. They heard her. They tried to bust down the door. They can't. They go back outside and just wait for her. And then she uncovers her door. They somehow sense that she uncovered it. They zoom back in the house, go back upstairs, and they run into the room. She's standing on her bed with a book. Bang. She stands on her bed with a book. It says, if you come up here, you're going to get eaten up. Real bad. But then, they just stand there. And they start, like, stacking on top of each other. She didn't know what to say, so she just stood there, being silent, like she always is. Kind of. And she thought they were everything, so she went back up there. They stared at her, though. They kept following her. Like, their heads followed her. So she went behind them. She heard their necks snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. All, and I mean all of her friends' heads would snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Their heads turned both way 360, and that's why they went snap, crackle, pop. She runs downstairs. Mom and Dad are home because she forgets that they always leave her alone. Lonely. And, so then she just sits. Because she thinks they're not going to follow her. But, girl, shut up. But they do. They follow her. She doesn't know till she takes a picture. Send to her school friend. And, she saw them with their heads twisted all the way back. The back of her head. Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. Snap, crackle, pop. All of their heads went. So their heads did a full 360. And she was very scared. But she turns around, but her friends aren't there. No one knows what happened to those friends. Snap, crackle, pop. And I'm done. That was a snap, crackle, pop story.
That was very scary.
Yeah.
Am I the only one that tells scary stories here?
You're
Yeah.
the only one who has demons in their life.
I know.
We're happy children in our house. Happy!
Hide the clown plays, someone typed in chat.
I mean, one time, I swear to God, I thought I saw someone at the door. And my door is closed, too. And locked.
Someone typed in chat, hello.
I have chat off just in case there's any scammers. Anyway,
No, like in the...
In the game?
Oh,
not
in
in the
YouTube,
game,
in
on
YouTube,
YouTube.
in YouTube.
Yeah.
On YouTube? Okay.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
a fan, just a fan.
Hello.
Fan
Who
man.
other people are watching?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Anyway, so that's the scary story portion of the stream.
Well, for now, we're gonna go back. We're going to make another video today and play some scary games. I've already
Yeah.
said.
Why can't we just play the game on this one?
Because she has to make 20 videos because she promised the fans earlier. Ugh. So we gotta stop the stream, do another.
And I know what game to play.
Okay. All right.
They have
Let's say goodbye. Let's everybody say
Heroes
goodbye. Let's stop the stream and we'll talk about it. Hold on. Bye, everybody. Story time's over.
Bye, guys.
Yeah.
Bye, the call.